going? Hello, Angie. Hello, Yolanda. Hello. Words. Hello, anybody else who's also there? It's just a little bit further on my desk so it won't fall off. There we go. Oh, hi. Hello, everybody. Now, the big question is, I didn't manage to catch your live because I was having a shower and getting, boring adult stuff done. Who won those books then? I'm assuming you must have finished your stream and then piggy pens, being as you're here. Interested to hear who won. I know it isn't me because I didn't actually take part in that. I thought, no, I'll leave it for other people. I was very tempted with the vintage My Room one, but I thought, no. Ah, that's cool. What amazing prizes they've both got. Yes, you're very welcome for the donation. It was lovely to be able to help. I think it's just incredible how much we've all, between us all, how much we've managed to raise. Absolutely mind-blowing. So, yeah, as you will have seen on the thumbnail, going to be working in this cute little book, Matchstick Mouse Cook Book, colouring book. Oh, it's not my microphone out. Not sitting very well on my collar. Try again, that might be better. It's an uncoloured book, had it new for Christmas, so I thought, because I couldn't decide on a page, I thought I'll just start on the first one. I thought that might be easiest, especially because there's several pages where, it's kind of like a mini story, isn't it, on some bits. So I'm going to be using my Ohuhu Honolulu markers, and I have already worked out some colours. I do have a set of colours for Matchstick Mouse and the Worm for my original Ohuhus, the chisel and the fine tips, but I had realised I hadn't actually got any colours picked out for this set of markers. So I have worked out the colour for the mouth, the main bit of the fur, the belly and the face, ears, nose and tail, and then a colour for the worm, and written them down so I can stick it inside the front cover ready for doing any other pages. Hello. Oh, thank you, Jess. I was, second time of doing my own gel nails. First time, so just did the purple and the glitter, and I'd ordered some little nail stickers off Temu, so they turned up last week before. On Friday, I was in such a rush trying to tidy up before I left school, picking bits up off the floor, and that two of my nails just completely pinged off as if they were false nails. So I was probably going to redo them at the weekend anyway, but I lost two, so I thought, right, well, I've obviously got to do them now. So yeah, daughter helped him with sticking the stickers on. I managed my left hand, but then she was like, would you like me to do your right hand for you? I was like, yes please, because trying to work out the logistics of picking it up with my left hand and putting them in the right place, I'm not that coordinated. So she stuck these ones on for me, and then I did those ones. So quite pleased with them. Annoyingly, literally nobody at work has noticed today, and I was like, oh, no, nobody noticed. Everybody's a bit too busy. Hello, Brittany. Yes, it's really nice fine glitter. I'm really pleased with that one. That's really pretty. Definitely recommend it. I mean, I've never been anywhere to have gel nails done, because obviously it's quite expensive, and then also it's just the time of actually having an appointment and getting myself there. I'd struggle. So treated myself to one of the home, the kits for doing it at home, which did cost a small fortune, but it's definitely lasted. Like the first time I did it, it lasted me 2 weeks, whereas normally like with normal nail polish, even though I do all the, you know, the prep and everything that you're meant to, I barely get a week out of them. I just seem to forever be touching them up. So it's, for me, it's, yeah, it's nice knowing my nails are going to stay nice, hopefully, for a couple of weeks, without it having to take ages. Like, it takes a little while doing them, but not actually all that much longer than a normal polish, because once you're done, it's actually dry and it's hard and you haven't got to worry. Whereas with normal nail polish, it just takes, it seems to take forever for it to dry. So let me double check which colours are which. Right, this one was going to be for the dark bits of Matchstick Mouse. Oh yeah, no, I do get that. I think, you know, it would be nice to go somewhere, but I think for me it's not just the cost, it is just knowing if I could get there for the day and time, because there seems to be so many meetings and things after school and, you know, this, that and the other, that it's, yeah. I managed to get for my haircut every 5 weeks, and that's kind of enough for an appointment for me. Like, if I had to try and fit in a nail appointment as well, I think I'd struggle. I do quite like doing my own nails as well. I suppose it's just a bit like colouring, but on your nails, isn't it? I think that's, I guess that bit's Matchstick Mouse as well. Yeah, that's probably about it for the, oh no, it's a little bit on the ears as well. Oh, my job doesn't allow fun nails or fun hair or fun, oh dear. What, the was it not last year? I think it was the year before. My hairdresser had been trying to talk me into it for a while, because I have like quite a modern haircut. Like, it's really short on one side and not that long on the other, to be honest. And she's been trying to, for ages, to get me to go like a really different colour. So I did go like pastel pink for a little while, which that was interesting, walking into work and everybody being like, oh right, you're pink now. Obviously they couldn't say anything, because, you know, we're allowed to have our hair how we want. But yeah, it was interesting seeing everybody's reactions. But it just took so much maintaining. Like, there was special shampoo and conditioner, which that was fine, but even then it just didn't last very long. So I gave up with it after a while. Did like the colour though. Right, let's get the face done. So yeah, I'm thinking we'll do this page and then we'll see how we are for time, and it might be that I work through the rest of the book colouring just the Mouse and the Worm, possibly. Yeah, I suppose that's a bit awkward with you being a carer, isn't it, Jess? I guess you've got to be careful on things like that. Yes, yeah, it is a bit. Do you know what? I suppose because I've been painting my nails, I guess, since I was a teenager, kind of not too bad at painting my right hand with my left hand, but yeah, trying to work out how to use a pair of tweezers to put the stickers on. Yeah, I hadn't got a chance. Thankfully, my daughter was sat there and she's like, do you want me to do that bit? I was like, yes, please. I'd been asking her to pick out which ones anyway, because she you know, she can't have her nails painted for school, because else she'd get a detention. So I think she's just kind of living vicariously through my nails. Oh, purple. Cool. Bright purple, dark purple, light purple. What kind of purple are we thinking? Yeah, I think that's the problem, isn't it? I'm quite used to, like, I have blonde highlights, and they just stay. Like, they grow out, don't they? But, you know, obviously, I guess it's bleach. It just stays. And, you know, it's a bit of a shock with the pink that it just basically washed out, which, yeah. Hairdresser had warned me, obviously, but I just didn't realise quite how short it would, you know, how short a time it would actually stay in properly. Oh, cool. Dark purple going into pink. That sounds amazing. Really cool. Right, the pink for the mouse. Which pink? I've got two pinks here. Which one was the mouse pink? This one? Oh, cats have excellent timing, don't they? We've got 3, and Monty, I'm sure he's got OCD. Like, I don't know if that's possible for a cat, but I feel like it is. He obsessively washes his toes and his nails. Like, he makes a right racket doing it. The other two, they just like wash the feet, and that's about it. They might chew the nails now and again. Every day he'll sit there, make a right racket, chewing on his nails and washing them. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's spotless, but it just sounds disgusting. Oh yeah, no, cats do have perfect timing. Getting in the way, tripping you up if you're trying to get past them. Right, that's the mouse and the worm done. Can I just move those markers to the other side? Oh, I do need a colour for inside the mouth though, actually. I get a pencil. Can I squeeze it in? Yeah, in. Ooh. Just about if I write little inside mouth. If I can read my handwriting. Right. Let's pick a different. I suppose I want a slightly deeper pink. Not too bright though inside the mouth, I guess, do I? I think we're too dark. I'll try hollyhock, but I'll colour the mouth before I write the colours down for that, because I don't know how that's going to look. So let's try it. Oh yeah, I think that looks all right. So let's write that down. Holly. Oh gosh, it would be a really long name. And then got a really tiny space. Alright, draw a little box there. You know, it would have probably made more sense to get a second post-it note, but no, I'll just squash it onto that one. Move them out of the way. Catch up with chat. Oh, there we are. Feline compulsive disorder. Oh, there we are then. So he hasn't got OCD, he's got FCD. And I'm sure he has, because yeah, he obsessively washes his feet. And he'll, like, if he's washing his back, quite often he'll pluck himself. And we've took him to the vets in the past, thinking, oh, did he have mites or something? They checked him all over and they're like, no, there's absolutely nothing wrong with him. He obviously just has a habit of plucking himself. So he has a gel we put on every so often, and then he'll regrow his fur back, and then he just plucks himself again, which I'm guessing goes with his FCD. So there we are. I'd say maybe it's a ginger cat thing then, Jess, but then figure out, he just washes his feet like a normal amount, but he doesn't really, like, he doesn't spend a ridiculous amount of time on it, not like Monty does, bless him. Oh, weasel cat and squirrel cat. Oh, cute. Oh gosh, yes, the scratching when they use the litter tray, yeah. Again, Monty's the worst for that one. I think he gets stuck in a cycle of scratching with his feet, and we'll be there and we're like, oh right, okay, he's digging to another country again. Shuffle a bum across a blanket. Oh bless her, lovely. Yeah, random. The cats are random, aren't they? Like licking the wall. Yeah, it obviously makes sense to them, just not to anybody else. Right, I haven't got a clue what colour to do the hat, so I'm going to leave that for now and try and work out, I think possibly the colour for the wall behind. I don't know what that is though. Like, what's that meant to be? Like, that's obviously the wall, there's the hat, there's the recipe book. Is the worm writing a shopping list, do we think? Digging in both litter boxes. Oh bless. Must take a while then to finally go to the toilet. Yeah, I can't decide. Right, well I'll leave that bit. I haven't got a clue what that is, so we'll leave that. I'll try and pick quite a neutral colour for the background that'll hopefully kind of blend in, because it's obviously meant to just be like, I guess, inside the mouse's house, isn't it? Just kind of a cream colour, I guess. Go for sand white, maybe, for the wall. It doesn't give it too much of a colour. Yeah, I think you might be right there, Jess. Possibly as a bit of a table. I'd say a shopping list, but I just, yeah, I might just colour it some kind of nondescript brown. Oh, there we are. 2 votes for making it a table. There we go. I'll go with that then. Yeah, we've ended up, poor husband, he's been shopping today for Luna, because he's our eldest. He's 15 now, and we noticed the other day he's not kind of struggling with his food. Like, he's always eaten really ridiculously fast, like just swallowing it whole and never really chewing. And I noticed the other day, I was like, well, it's taking him a bit longer to eat his tea. And then we noticed at the weekend that they've got pouches at the minute, and he'd basically just eaten the jelly off it and was obviously struggling eating the meat. So husband's been several shops today to buy all sorts of different soft cat food. So we've got like the little tins and packets and things of like the mousse pate kind of cat food, to see if that'll help him with eating, because I know last time he went to the vets a couple of months ago, they said he'd lost a few teeth. Like, nothing to be worried about, it's, you know, just his age, but they had lost a few teeth, so I'm guessing he must have lost a couple more, and it's just making it him a little bit harder for him to eat, bless him. So yeah, he's got had a little tin of one of the mousse pate things tonight. It looked revolting. I mean, cat food doesn't exactly look nice, but it did just look like, not exactly chocolate mousse, but yeah, he ate it though. He seemed to quite enjoy it, so we'll try him with one of the other brands in the morning for his breakfast, see how he likes that. So at least I know he's actually managed to eat some tea tonight. That's him. I mean, if he still keeps struggling, we might have to take him back to the vets again. But I mean, you know, if it is just that he's lost some teeth because he's old, and you know, and the rest of them are all right, then it's not exactly, you know, they can't exactly do anything if it's just his age, which is what they said last time, that, you know, he seemed all right. He just lost some because he's getting older, and I did have a poke around in his mouth at the weekend, and he didn't look sore or anything. So I think he has just lost some. Bless him. You know what? Yeah, husband said, he was like, "Oh, I've got these, you know, various different brands of like the mousse pate things," and he was like, "There is also soup ones." I was like, "Oh, okay, could be an option." We'll try him with these ones, and we'll see how he gets on, and then yeah, it might be. Maybe we try him with the soup ones as well. Oh, ground roasted chicken. Lucky puss. Right, 17 years old. I guess what they want they can have. That's what we're going for with Luna. Oh, poor Button. Yeah, I mean, I can't say that Luna was very thrilled. I just kind of like braved poking my fingers in there, managed to pop his mouth open a little bit, have a quick look, and thought, yeah, he doesn't look too poorly in there. Ooh, and steamed cod, lovely. Oh, okay, the gravy. Okay, right, might be we try the gravy as well. Husband was just a bit like, oh, I don't know about getting him the gravy, because then, you know, it feels like we've, I don't know, not admitted defeat, but I don't know whether he'd be that happy if he was just eating the gravy. But I guess until we try him with it, I mean, he might absolutely love it. I mean, he still managed to eat his dreamies last night, though, at bedtime. So he's still obviously managing to eat solid foods enough. I'm thinking I'm going to try and coordinate the hat and the cookbook a little bit. Kind of feel like a purplish colours, so it might go for maybe reddish. I might go for deep red for the book. Oh no, I might do deep. Oh. Yeah, I'll do deep red for that book, and then I might go coral pink for the hat. Let's pop them out. Oh, the light's going to the vet. Do you know what? Luna does quite like a trip to the vets as well, actually. The other two aren't keen at going in the carriers and going anywhere, but Luna, especially when he realises he's going to the vets, yeah, he just loves getting a fuss off people. Oh, okay, so he's still got bits of meat in. Maybe we'll give him a bit of a try on that then. Just want to make sure he's, you know, eating, but also enjoying his food as well, because he's always absolutely loved his food, to the point that normally when he goes to the vets are like, oh, he's a bit overweight, and we're like, yeah, we don't feed him much, it's just he doesn't do a lot. He is a very lazy cat. which one was the book colour? This one. And I suppose it should probably be like a wood. Oh, I suppose it should be wood coloured, I guess, shouldn't it? Maybe go for more. I just realised it's got like the grain of wood on, hasn't it? Maybe I'll go for a more of mahogany. Have I got more of a mahogany colour? So it's kind of a reddish brown. That's not, I mean, that's light mahogany, but it isn't really that reddish brown. And the others, Right, I'll try light mahogany instead. So I suppose it just look like it's been drawn as a wooden cover, doesn't it? So, oh dear. No, I'm glad. Thankfully, Luna, you just quite like a trip to the vets. At least we don't have a mess to clean up. Well, that can't be fun when they do have that vet trip, Amy. Oof. Especially cat. Ooh, yeah, cat toileting is rather stinky, isn't it? Oh yeah, this isn't a bad colour actually. Reddish brown. Just try and make sure the hat's got a pop of colour, I think. Let's do that one. What I normally do for the spider and the eyes, I come in with like a black glittery gel pen. So I'll do that at the end. Once the rest coloured, which I don't think will take too long, so I think I'll definitely try and work through after getting the mouse and the worm coloured on every page. I might come in with a gel pen and just colour in these details on the front as well. Right, that's that bit done. Oh, I don't envy you with that vet trip. That does not sound fun, Amy. Right, let's have a look. So I might still use those two reds I'd picked out. So normally do the underside of the hat one colour and then like the outside the other. So I'll do the outside the darker colour. And then the inside can be slightly lighter colour I'd picked out, and hopefully then it'll still tie in because that brown is like a reddish brown, and then obviously we've got pinks with the worm and that, so hopefully that'll work. So what's everybody doing at the minute then? Chilling, colouring, working? What are you up to where you are? Done. Hey, you got to try and catch him out to get him in there in the morning. Oh, bless. I suppose I need a colour for the paper, which I know when I want cream, you find got my Here we are. I'll use my cream Winsor & Newton Pro marker because I know, get the lid off. I do quite like this colour for the paper, although it does look very similar actually to the colour I used for the wall, which I've never noticed before. I'm guessing it might dry a bit lighter though. Problem with this one is it is not got a brush tip, this one. Right, there we go. Getting close to finishing a page in Nelco. Oh, that's a pretty one, that Precious Cats one. Oh, the olive leaves. Is that the one that you were working on stream last night, Yolanda? Need colour for, I guess, the twine string, whatever that is. Go for that deep orange, I guess. Use that for the string, and might just use the same colour for this table. Whatever it is, I'll make it into a table. It's really annoying. I thought that colour that I used for the paper was a bit different, so I might just come in with the colourless blender just to lighten it a bit. Because I did think that colour was a bit different than the wall, but apparently not. So I'll just lighten it a bit. I don't need it loads different, but I think it just needs lightening a tiny bit, so I'll try that. Oh, do you know what, that page was looking really pretty though last night, Yolanda. Keep going, it'll be worth it. Oh, Flower Fantasy, that's the is that new one, the new Mel Mini book. Ooh, nice chicken fillet burgers, yummy. Right, get my black gel pen and a white gel pen. If I can find my black one that's glittery anyway. Where is it? Here it is. And I'll get a white. And I might do a bit of gold actually on that writing. Just find a gold gel pen. Here we go. Right, gold, black, and white. Just move these markers out of the way as well a bit. Oh, yeah, that's one of those things when you start thinking, oh yeah, that won't take long, and then yeah, you realise it's there's a lot. Oh bless you. Trouble is, once you've started, you're kind of stuck doing it, aren't you? Else it'll look a bit strange unless you've got another medium that's like the same colour, but it's getting the same finish, I guess, isn't it? Well, it's quite an undertaking doing a gel pen background. I wish you luck. Probably don't need those colours. Put those back. Right, I'll do the gold first because there's not so much of the gold. So it'll show up okay over. Is it working okay? Seem to be coming out that well. It's coming out a bit better now. There we go. It's obviously not super obvious over the brown, but I don't mind that. It's a bit more of a subtle effect. Just doesn't want to flow that well tonight. It's annoying. This gel pen's normally quite good. Oh yeah, no, if you got something fiddly, yeah, those pens are great, aren't they? But this bit. This one's got just a bit of a sketchy kind of circle-ish design around it, isn't it? But we'll go with it. There we go. Just added a little bit. It's not super obvious glitter, but it's added a little bit to it. So I'll colour the black parts now with, this is just a really cheap gel pen from, I think these were from the Works. I had them for absolutely years, but they are come in a pack of, I want to say 8, maybe 6 or 8. And they're very inexpensive, but they are surprisingly decent gel pens. I do really like the black glittery one. It comes with a few other colours as well, but the black ones are the one I like the most. Doesn't exactly make it glossy like a glaze pen, but it does give quite a nice finish. At least I think so, especially for the price of them. Just be careful not to lean in that gold bit I've done. Just while I'm working a bit of an odd angle. And colour the this little bug as well. Have the little eyes to do too. Has everybody had a good week? Good weekends? Oh. I don't really get up too much. What did we do at the weekend? I don't think we did a lot. A bit of shopping on Sunday. What did we do Saturday? Do you know what? I literally have no idea what we did Saturday now. I'm recording my video. Oh, we went IKEA, that was it. I knew we went somewhere on Saturday. Yes, we went to IKEA on Saturday. Husband's considering redoing his office, so we wanted to have a look at the furniture, and obviously we bought just a few random bits while we were there, like some new washing up brushes and not too much else actually. Still gutted that they don't do the meatballs at the cafe, like the mini little cafe at the end. Right, that's all the shiny black bits done. Oh, it was birthday on Friday, nice. Oh yes, shopping on payday weekend, yeah. Oh bless, gonna be a pensioner. Happy birthday to your dad. Oh, exciting, getting a new car. Gosh, everybody's having an exciting week. Colouring binge marathon, excellent. Oh, yeah, banks can be a bit scary, can't they? Fingers crossed, though. Just do a few little highlights. Just be really careful where I lean. And then I might do a tiny bit of shading, but probably not much, because quite often with Matchstick Mouse, I don't really do any shading. Just keep it nice and simple. Just colour the tooth in, make sure that's nice and right. There we go. I might just get something to shade a little bit. Yeah, I suppose that is the flip side, isn't it? But you can think nice shiny new car though. That'd be nice. What colour might work for shading? Let's have a look. What colour's this? I still haven't got around to swatching my Crayola Twistables, but they are still on my desk. It's a bit too light. I do need to sticker them up really and actually swatch them properly. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that one might work for the fur. But yeah, I've still been keeping my Crayola Twistables in a tub on my desk. And it has worked that then sometimes when I want to do a tiny bit of shading on something, I have just grabbed them out of the tub and done a quick bit of shading. So they are surprisingly fun to work with. Just need to, I've got the pencils stickered up, but I do need to label up these crayons so I can swatch them, but I just need to be in the mood for it. Sometimes I really like swatching things, but I've just got to fancy doing it. If you're not in the mood, there's nothing more tedious, I don't think, than swatching. Here we are. I'll use one of the pencils for a little bit on the worm. Just a tiny bit, not much. Nothing amazing on the shading. And just add a little bit to it. There we go. Do a tiny bit on the book as well. Let's have a look. Colour I've got, that might be a bit too red. A bit of scrap paper. Alright. Random bit of scrap paper, here we are. Let's try that one. Would you want that? Although that is red, that might actually work on the book. Just add a little bit here and there to go with the kind of like wood texture. I said nothing fancy in the shading, but just add in a tiny little bit. Yeah, I think you very much have to be in the mood, don't you, for doing swatches. I know some people love it. Like I said, I don't mind. Just got to feel like I want to do it, and then I'm quite happy sitting swatching. I think it's the fact I've got to number them up as well. Like if it was a set of pencils that already had numbers on, it'd be different, but yeah, they obviously don't really have a number on, so they do seem to have a bit of a, yeah, I mean, they've kind of got a bit of a code on the end. I don't really know if they're different on each one. I assume they would be, but I think I'm still going to use my big number stickers that I got because they'll just be a bit easier to see. Hello, Jeanette. Ooh, that was a mistake drinking that bit of tea. That was a bit cold. I don't know why I've done that one. I have got another drink that I've also made myself that's in a thermal cup. I'll have some of that one instead. It's better that one's actually warm still. Although it's given a bit of it. Oh, let me move it out of the way. It's putting a bit of a shadow on the page. Right, that one I'm going to call done. So I shall date it. I love about the Matchstick Mouse ones, you can get them done so quickly. Oh gosh, we're in March. I'll just put the 2nd of the 2nd, so that's not the right date, isn't it? Right, there we go. Swiftly, just about managed to change my 2 to a 3. Just remember to write that in my planner later. And I'll tab it. Now what I will do is get these markers back and we can work through, I said earlier, colouring the mouse and the worm on. I don't know whether we'll manage to get them done on all of the pages in here. We'll certainly plod on through and see how many, because I did always used to do that in all of my other Matchstick Mouse ones. And it does just make it a little bit easier then when you come to colour a page, like a good chunk of the page is already done. I was thinking, while you've already got the markers out, it doesn't actually take too long to colour them all, does it? So I'll just do the mouse and the worm on each page now. Thanks, Angie and Jess. Matchstick Mouse is kind of like my original sort of cute and cozy books. So it was one of my few books that I had that were single-sided when I first got my first set of alcohol markers. So I do quite like just colouring quite nice and simply, and I think it just suits the illustration style. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've seen some people doing some absolutely like really detailed, amazing stuff, but I do quite like keeping it simple for Matchstick Mouse. Still looks super cute. So good at drawing little characters. That was the pink for the tail and that. So I'll see how many I get done. So now, and the other Matchstick Mouse ones I had for Christmas, I still haven't been through and coloured all the characters, and so I do want to do that at some point. Where is this one? Only thing I won't do is I won't colour like the eyes in with the black gel pen or anything. I'll just do just the alcohol marker bit. What kind of car are you thinking of getting then, Adele? Nice, right, that's definitely all the bits of my house done. I won't colour a hat because I think I'll leave that and colour it to kind of match in with whatever colour palette is on the page, I think. Colour the worm first. I do like how this one's a bit like a little story, isn't it? Like they're getting the apples on the previous page, and then here they're sat having some of it. Oh, take care, Amy. Nice to see you tonight. Have a good week. It was funny last week. I just about managed to get up to date with everybody's January completed page video by like, I think Friday night, for all the people that I'm subscribed to, and then of course everybody started putting their February completed pages out, so I'm back to playing catch up again, which is a nice problem to have because I do love watching people's completed pages videos. Still got so many other videos I want to watch as well, like still got loads of people's 2026 plans video to watch as well, but whether I actually get around to watching them or not remains to be seen. Oh, I forgot to do the ears. Let's come back in with this one. Oh, nice. You can't beat a cheap pack of gel pens. Some of the cheapest ones are the best. Oh, nice. Toyota Yaris. Oh no! In the middle of a roundabout. Oh my goodness. That is not a good place. Oh, that must have been a bit scary. Getting stuck on a roundabout. Can't see the mouse's tail, can you? It's obviously behind the apple, but I have got the little feet. Follow their little feet. Yeah, it doesn't take much, does it, sometimes to end up, you know, falling behind on watching things. I manage to find, well, like when it's school holidays, you know, when I'm doing colouring in the evening, if I'm not recording, obviously I'll watch a few things then. I do watch stuff while I'm like planning at night, but I don't put people's completed pages videos on if I'm sat doing my planning, because I want to obviously actually look at the pictures, so I put colouring chats and stuff on then. So yeah, I tend to catch up a bit better on videos when it's half term time, unless we've got a lot of evenings out. Oh, that's a nice way to do it. Watch it in the morning. And put the little arm on this side. And a little bit on there, little Rosy cheeks. I do love how Matchstick Mouse has little eyebrows. Oh, it just looks so cute. Just kind of frame the face quite nicely there, doesn't it? Easter holidays. Got what, this week and then another 3 weeks. I think we break up on the Friday the 27th, and then have 2 weeks off. No, Easter's earlier this year, isn't it? Oh, take care, Yolanda. Thanks for joining. Hi, Kim. Wrong end of the pen, a brush end. So yeah, we've got this week and another 3 weeks. It's a shorter term this time. Only 5 weeks. Obviously we've done 1 week, so 4 to go. Got parents' evenings in the last week. And I really slipped up when I booked in my class trip. Although in fairness, I don't think it was on the calendar when I booked my class trip. But I've got parents' evenings in the same week as having my class trip, which isn't great, but at least they'll all be out of the way. Parents' evenings, I think, at the start of the week, and then I've got my trip. And then at least we break up so I can recuperate, because that'll be a tiring week. Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't on the school calendar for having parents' evening that week when I booked in my class trip. And then realised a couple of weeks ago that, yeah, class trip and parents' evening's the same week, but you know, it's what it is. I can't change my trip, it's all booked now, so I'll just have to be tired that week. To make sure I take a little can of like iced coffee with me on my school trip day. Keep me going. Right, where's my worm colour, this one. Yeah, it was not good planning on my part, but yeah, I'm sure the parents' evenings were in the calendar when I booked it, so it's what it is. But I have still got a couple of bottles of Prosecco from my birthday last year, so I can have one of those in the fridge. So I think when we break up on that Friday, I think having survived a week with 2 evenings of parents' evenings and my class trip, I think I will be rewarding myself with a bottle of Prosecco, I think, on that Friday night. Yes, yeah. So yeah, we break up on the 27th. So yeah, the first 2 weeks of April. Oh gosh, yeah, I'm definitely glad it's 2 weeks as well this time that we get off. Because yeah, I'd be shattered. I don't mind doing parents' evenings. Like it is nice seeing the parents, but after you've been at work all day and then you've got that, and they normally start straight from school and then they run till like 6:30 or so. Well, then you can't even go then because you've got to help with putting tables and chairs away. So you don't get away till, sometimes after 7, getting home, you've got to eat and then try and decompress after being at school all day. And then parents' evenings, obviously very intense. It's utterly exhausting. So yes, I definitely need a break after parents' evening and a trip. Oh, this is a cute one, isn't it? That's ramen, I think, there, isn't it? An egg there. That'd be a cute one. See how those leaves be like a lovely tropical kind of green colour. Pardon me. Right. Let's come in with the brown again. I keep forgetting to do these little bits on the ears. So I'll start there this time. A little bit there. There we go. Let's get the mouse done. Take care, Adele. Thanks for joining. Everything goes well with your car. Ah, nice. Looking after their dogs. That's nice of you. That'd be nice. Oh, yeah. Tell me about it. I always feel like as well, if it was that easy of a job with all the holidays we get, you know, more people would be teachers and stay teachers. But we end up doing work on our holidays and also, you know, just recovering because the hours we put in when it is term time, just crackers. I think unless you know unless you know a teacher, you know, somebody in your family works in a school, people just don't realise. Because yes, we do get a lot of holidays, but we also do a ridiculous amount of hours. And it kind of also isn't just the hours, it's a hard job. It is a hard job. It is not just physically exhausting, but mentally exhausting as well. Rewarding, but that was nice though. You're looking after your family's dogs and they're paying you. That'll be nice. Ooh, what a nice problem to have though, trying to work out packing. So be away from home for 12 days. I don't know, maybe make sure you're taking a book that you want to get a lot done in, maybe. Depending on how many books you were thinking of taking. Like if you've got a book you really want to put a bit of a dent in, perhaps you could take that one maybe. Oh, my mum was a dinner lady too as well at the primary school where I was when I was little. Loved having her at school. Yeah, it is a ridiculous job, and then a lot of it just gets put down to, oh well, you're doing it for the children. Like, well, that doesn't make it okay that you're asking us to, you know, put a ridiculous amount of hours in. Other professional jobs wouldn't do that, but yeah, it's what it is, I guess. Yeah, no, definitely, Jess. To-do list is never done. Always something on there. True, I suppose. Supplies and books. Yes, try and just think carefully, I guess, on what materials you think you'll use the most in the books you're taking. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Kim. Well, there is just so much of it where it's like, no, it's your job. You need to do it. It's like, Yeah. There we go. I'll just kind of add an arm. Just look like Matchstick Mouse got a weird floating hand there, so I'm just kind of add a bit of an arm in. Try and add it in. Oh, cute bees. This would have been a cute one for February. I'd forgotten about this one having all the fuzzy bees in. They just look so pretty, don't they, these bees? So cute and fuzzy. Looks like the Matchstick Mouse is covered in pollen on this one. Just to assume that's like little blobs of, meant to be little blobs of pollen, I guess. There's an arm. Side. Oh, that lid on. Oh. Yeah, it's a lovely job, Jeanette. It's just tiring, isn't it? But oh gosh, you having to accept medical retirement, that must have been tough. Let's do the belly bits. This bit. I'll look in a second how many more pages there is, see whether how much more I keep going. Oh, I've done it again. Don't know why, I always forget about Matchstick Mouse's ears, colouring these little bits up here when I do the body colour. Like I'm forgetting that a mouse has ears. Like quite clearly they've got ears. Oh, that's a shame, Kim. I mean, it's hardly surprising though with how tricky it is being in a school. At least you can get your pension and your substitute pay, that's good. Oh yeah, no, definitely, Jess. It's not an easy job either, being a carer. And yeah, you definitely need paid for the hours you've done. Yeah, you can't see the mouse's tail. You do need the little feet doing though. And the little worm. No, absolutely, Kim. I think you've hit the nail on the head there. Very deep tonight on tonight's chat. So I just love about live streams. You never know what we're going to end up chatting about. Right, I'm just going to see how many more pages there is. I think I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, still got far too many to, definitely won't get all the Matchstick Mouse done tonight. I'll get a couple more done, I think. It's a bit confusing though with Matchstick Mouse being upside down. Right, I'm going to do the ears first. Just want to make sure I actually do forget about the little bits of the ear. It's very weird calling Matchstick Mouse upside down. I am thinking it would have probably been easier just to turn the book round, but there we go. Nearly finished colouring now, I guess. Let's do this bit. She's got kind of a scarf thing on, hasn't she? So that colour, right. Oh, that's good though, Jess. You know that's what you're meant to be doing. Nice feeling to have, liking your job. Because yes, we do our jobs to get paid, but you spend so many hours at work that if you really don't like what you're doing, then it's not a nice position to be in, is it? Just do all the pink bits of the mouse. Tail. Paw. I don't think the worms on this page. No. Right, now I don't know. I'll probably use different colours for. I'm guessing that's like Grandma, Grandad mouse. If indeed it is still a mouse. I guess it's a mouse, isn't it? I use different colours, so I will still just stick with doing the worm and the mouse, I think, on this page. Hello, Tally. Let's do the worm first. Oh, it is. Matchstick Mouse is just really cute. There's so many as well. And they're all adorable. Yeah, there's definitely a lot to it, isn't there, Jess? I suppose it very much depends on each person, doesn't it? On what happened with my voice there? On how much help they're going to need. it. Let's do the bellies and the little face. Oh, I've done it again. I've forgotten the ears. Goodness me. Right, there we go. How on earth I keep forgetting about the ears. As much as mouse his paws off to the side. There we go. Kind of, this is like a very, very slow flip through, isn't it? As I'm just plodding on through. I hadn't realised what time it was. Right, I'll just do this page and then call it there, I think. Oh bless, yes, that must be very tough. Doing the end of life, but yeah, very important. It's tricky, isn't it, Jeanette? You want what's best for your family, don't you? But it's not always easy. This looks like macaroni cheese, doesn't it, with the curly bits? Well, this book is not a good book to work in if you're a bit hungry, is it, with all the different food on each page. Yes, that is a bit of Matchstick Mouse as well there. No, definitely, Jeanette. It's a very kind person to do what you're doing, Jess. And yes, it's a job and you get paid, but not everybody could manage it. So yeah, I'll just finish off this Matchstick Mouse and the worm, and then I think stop for tonight. I've already had to think on which page we're going to do next week, so I'll show you that in a minute. Might do the next couple of nights actually, just carry on plodding through this book in an evening, try and get it done possibly. Keep these markers out. Right, just double check. Yep, not missed any bits of Matchstick Mouse. Oh, there's my post-it notes on the floor. Well done, me. bless. Doesn't sound easy, Jeanette. Right, I'm going to pop those markers to one side in case I do decide to carry on working through Matchstick Mouse. I mean, I might not, at least not this week, but we'll see. Let's try and make sure I get some of my buddy colour started soon. Move that. So I'm going to pop a little post-it note with my colours on the inside bit. So that was the page we did earlier. No, definitely, yeah, you definitely need carers that care. Kind of goes in the name, doesn't it? Right, here we are. So thinking for next Monday. Ooh. Yes, quite pleased actually. I mean, I got relatively far. Oh, I'll say relatively far through. Got up to there, doing all the Matchstick Mouse. So at least I've got some done anyway. I mean, as I'm probably going to work through this book in order, at least I have got Matchstick Mouse done for quite a few of the first the pages. So it's quite a nice, easy thing to do, isn't it? Just having a few markers and plodding on through. So yeah, I'm thinking next Monday we'll work in Spooky Life by Jade Summer. Again, this is an uncoloured one that I had for Christmas. Slowly, nearly there with all the books I had for Christmas. So we'll see. So the page I'd picked out for this month was this one, mainly because we've not done it for a week or so, but daughter got herself a Switch too, and so did husband. So we have been playing a bit of Mario Kart as a family. So when I was flicking through, that one there just reminded me of the red and white. I don't know what the special name, they must have probably got a special name, haven't they, in Mario, you know, the red and white ones, the plants are like trying to eat you. Because to start with I thought, oh, it's got like Little Shop of Horror kind of vibes, and then I spotted that and thought, oh, it's like Mario. So I'll definitely be colouring that one red and white. No idea on the rest of the page yet, but yeah, I thought we'll go for that for next Monday. So I'll move that one out of the way. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, shame I couldn't get a bit further through, but yeah, at least I've made a good dent in it now. Like I said, I've got a few other Matchstick Mouses that I had for Christmas that I need to sit and try and colour all the mice in at some point, but you know, not enough hours in the day, is there? That's it, the piranha plant. I knew it had a special name. Yeah, when I was flicking through trying to pick a page to do, I was like, oh, I don't know, that's cute, but that's a bit too Halloween-y, and then I saw that one, I was like, right, it's got to be that one. And it can be the plant from Mario. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me tonight. So we've had a very deep conversation tonight, so I hope everybody takes care of themselves. It sounds like a lot of people have got a lot going on in their personal lives, and as much as you're caring for other people, it's obviously important to make sure that you're all taking care of yourselves while you're, you know, putting your family first. Make sure you're all taking care of yourselves as well. Because if you don't take care of yourself, then you won't be any good for your family either, will you? So yeah, take care, everybody. Hope you have a lovely week and a weekend. Obviously, if you've not seen it yet, my completed page video did go up last night. So that's obviously there if you want to catch it at some point. But yeah, thank you for joining me tonight and for our chat. Take care, and I'll catch you next week.